Aren't you tired? Aren't you just sick of it? Aren't you just so disappointed in yourself? You can't hit your goals. You're always falling short. You're making promises, but you never keep them. Right? You're letting people down. You're letting yourself down. And every time you say, this time it'll be different. This summer it'll be different. This year it'll be different. This. You keep saying it. That, if only this happened, if this. Man, how many times have you said that now? How many years has it been? How many years has it been since you said you would really lock in and change? Haven't you had enough? Aren't you done? Aren't you finally over it? This is your summer. Okay? Now is the time to get shit done. To stop procrastinating, to take responsibility, take ownership. Become disciplined. And lock the fuck in for the next 2 months to change your life. Last summer, I made a commitment to myself. And I told myself, I'm going to make it happen. This summer will be different. But it wasn't like all the other summers, because this time I actually meant it. The other summers I said I was going to do it, but I never did. But this summer, I decided I would make a change. So much so, I even took a picture beforehand. I said, this is me before summer. Now, not only that I wanted to get jacked, I wanted to improve my speaking capabilities. I wanted to improve the amount of income that I was making. I wanted to earn more. But more importantly, I just wanted to develop myself. I wanted to feel like I was going somewhere in life and not being held back and falling short every single year. I just wanted to grow and level up as a character. And so I made a commitment to myself with 5 steps. I told myself I would do 5 things. And if I could just do these 5 things, I'll become successful. Now, at the end of the 5 months, I'll show you this. At the beginning, this is how much money I was making from my side hustle online. As you can see, $0. At the end of the near 3 months of summer, I'd got my physique up to this. I look like a bit of a ghost, so we can turn this down. This is my physique. Okay, it looked a lot better. And I also finally hit my first 10K month. $10,000 in a single month from doing what I wanted to do. Now I'm going to share with you the 5 steps I did so you can do the same. So let's get into the most important one, which is step number 1. Cut out all the noise. All of it. Every single bit of it. And I'm not talking, metaphorically here. Seriously, cut out the noise. Delete social media. I deleted Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, even Reddit. I didn't even use Reddit. I had it on my phone. Why did I have Reddit on my phone? I don't know. But I deleted it. I deleted every single social media. I got rid of the noise. I cut out friends. I didn't drink or smoke, so I didn't have to do that. But I cut out the noise. I got rid of the noise because we live in a world where people are constantly fighting for your attention, and your attention is the only thing that you have that you can control that dictates whether you succeed or not. Your attention, where you put your attention, is what you become. And so if you're constantly putting your attention or getting your attention taken away from social media, how can you make money? How can you get fit? If your attention is constantly going to these things that don't serve you, you have to cut out the noise. Okay? So cut off that one bad friend. Say no to going out. Tell your friends you're busy. Delete social media. When people say, I'm going monk mode, I'm going on dark mode, I'm going vanish mode. Don't just take it metaphorically, take it physically. Don't tell anybody. Don't post on social media. Don't reply to people. Don't call people. Don't hang out with people. Do what you got to do to lock in. Okay? Step number 2 is to create a routine for yourself. Because if you don't have a routine, you have no guidance. It's as simple as that. Right? CBUM wouldn't be CBUM if you didn't have his routine. So you have to create a routine that suits you. Listen, my routine won't fit your routine. And your routine won't fit my routine. You have to create a routine that fits who you want to become. So for me, that was waking up at the same time every single day. Even on weekends, I wouldn't sleep in. I'd wake up at the same time every single day. The first thing I did is before I ate, before I showered, before I did anything, I would do 3 hours of deep work, followed by a lunch, a workout, and then another deep work block. Okay? That is the routine that worked for me. You have to create a routine based on your goals, which leads us to step number 3, is you have to create a clear action-based goal. See, here's the thing. If people try and set goals, I want to be a millionaire. Yeah, but how? I want to become fit. Yeah, but how? If you just set goals, you won't achieve them. And that's why you haven't achieved the goals you've set out for yourself, because you've just set goals. But goals are nothing without action. So if you want to actually achieve those goals, you have to find a way to get to them. So setting a clear action-based goal is finding out what do you want, what is your goal, and then how are you going to make that happen? What is the action you have to take? What is the input you have to do to get to that goal? For example, if you wanted to make $10,000 online, let's say if you were in a service-based business, if you want to make $10,000 and you were charging $2,000, you would need 5 clients at $2,000 price point. So to get 5 clients, you may need to take 20 sales calls. Okay, 20 showed sales calls, which means you may need to book 40 appointments because half of them no show, which means you may have to do 1,000 cold calls to book 40 appointments. So now you know if you need to make 10K, if you want to make 10K, it will take you 1,000 cold calls. And so now you can set a clear action-based goal, which is, hey, let me do 100 cold calls a day. And now you've made an action-based goal. So it makes it a lot easier for you to get to your goal because now you know on a day-to-day basis, it's easier to break it down. So we're going to break down our goals into smaller, actionable items so we can actually achieve them step by step by step. If you try and run a whole marathon at once, it's very difficult. It's very hard to do that in one step. It's in fact impossible. But if you break it down in step by step by step, it becomes doable. So break your goals down into actions and make that the goal, to do the action. Because at the end of the day, the only thing you can control is the inputs you do. Step number 4 is committing fully to yourself. So you can do all the things I just listed above. You can do the last 2 as well. But if you can't commit, if you can't show up day in and day out, take early mornings, late nights, blood, sweat, and tears, and fully commit to yourself, to your dreams, to your future self. If you can't commit, you can't make it anywhere. And so you have to fully commit to yourself, to this routine, to this new identity, to this new version of you. You have to fully commit to the change. You can't half-ass change. You can't half-do change. You have to fully commit. Nobody changes by going half in and half out. Doesn't work. It's either you're all in or you're all out. So you have to fully commit. But there's one little hack you can do, and that leads to step number 5, which is surrounding yourself with other like-minded individuals. Surrounding yourself with winners, not with losers. You are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And so why not spend all that time with people who will actually progress you forward, who will actually help you out in life? Surrounding yourself with a community of winners. Now, you may not know where to find a community. Okay, and so I've created one. It's called the Entrepreneurial Brotherhood. It's entirely free. Doesn't cost a penny. There's nothing you can even buy in there. It's a community with young, like-minded entrepreneurs who want to lock in, who want to make money, who want to make change, who want to finally say fuck you to that old version of themselves, prove themselves wrong, prove their family wrong, prove their friends and teachers and everybody else wrong, make a bunch of money, get fit, get jacked, get a bunch of girls, and drive cool cars. So if that sounds anything like you, I've put a link down below where you can join my free school community where I host daily calls and you get the chance to win one-on-one calls with me so we can lock in together. Because it sucks doing this alone. That's why most of us fail. Because it's easy to give up on ourselves, but it's hard to give up on a whole bunch of group of guys. So, I look forward to seeing you in there, my brother. This summer's time to lock in and make change. Come back to this video in 3 months and let me know what happened. Peace.